Hey guys, welcome back to Terrifying Tuesdays. Today's adventure, we're going to take a stroll through the humid jungle. You and the party are taking in the sights and sounds of the beautiful environment. Suddenly, there's a snap of a branch. Oh, it's just a gorilla. Hopefully it won't decide to be hostile if you just leave it alone. Oh no. Well, looks like I was wrong. That is a losk, and from the looks of it, you walked right into their hunting ground. They are, as you see, gorilla from the waist up, and unfortunately for everyone else, they're a spider from the waist down. But luckily for intruders like you, they can speak common, so maybe you could try to talk your way out of this. Hopefully you remembered to bring the bard with you this time. They live in troops, just like regular gorillas, and keep that in mind if you decide to try to fight them. And remember, my brave adventurers, next time you go into the wilderness, just try to stick to the trails when possible. Welcome back, brave adventurers, to Terrifying Tuesdays. This week, the party is venturing into space. It seems you managed to talk a spelljammer ship of gnomes to take you along with them. After settling in, you decide to explore the inner workings of the ship, and when you reach where the engines would be, you hear it. A loud squeaking sound, and you round the corner, and that's when you see a massive hairy creature on the equally large wheel. Looks like you've learned how gnomes power these massive spacefaring ships. The giant space hamster, not to be confused with the miniature giant space hamster, are bred for their size and strength, after reaching the size of a brown bear. Gnomes actually had a farm for raising these friendly fellas, keyword, had. They apparently decided to escape, and during that stampede, they destroyed the station. Other gnomish colonies keep them around as pets, and they have them roaming around in massive colorful tube tunnels. In nature, they dig massive tunnels and hillsides that reach around 6 feet wide and can easily be 180 feet deep. They live up to 18 years, which places them well above the expectancy for our little friends here at home. Back to the farming thing, apparently some groups raise them as cattle, and allegedly they taste delicious. And before we go, my brave adventurers, just remember, wild space is weird. Welcome back, brave adventurers, to Terrifying Tuesdays. I'm your favorite Dungeon Master, Gorgog, and today we're going to take a walk through the streets of Waterdeep. You pass by street vendors selling a variety of items, taverns bustling with life, and when you and the party pass a magic shop, the wizard of the group notices what seems to be a cat laying down in the alley just beside it. As he reaches his hand out, it turns its head to him. Well, unfortunately, that's not a cat you found, but a Grimishka, a creature born of unstable magic. They are often seen lurking around sources of magic, gnawing and eating anything from magic scrolls and ingredients to the unlucky wizard who just mistook it for a cat. On a real note though, you should probably go get that hand looked at. Luckily for these brave adventurers, it's just a lone one. They are normally found roaming in greater number to more easily overwhelm their prey. And boy oh boy, I hope you don't plan on casting spells at this thing. If you're lucky, it'll just heal itself. But if you're not, they can actually explode, or even worse, split into tiny versions of itself. So next time you and your party are investigating a source of magic, make sure the wizard checks the room before he casts Fireball. And as always, adventurers, don't pet wild animals. Welcome back. I'm your favorite Dungeon Master, and this is Terrifying Tuesdays. It seems you've decided another trip to the Underdark. This time, though, you decided to stick to dry land, figuring maybe it will be safer. Suddenly, Himbo Swaggins is struck down by a ray of disintegrate. Whoops! Looks like you guys stumbled across the lair of a beholder. These floating sacks of meat and eyes are, if you can't tell, one of my favorites from the Monster Manual. First off, each of these eyes are capable of a different spell, which allows for a multitude of possibilities when fighting one, especially since wherever the main eye looks, all magic is completely disabled. They also have skin that is said to be as hard as stone, which makes it difficult to actually bring one down. On top of their abilities in combat, these creatures are incredibly smart. One named Xanthar even runs the Thieves Guild out of Waterdeep, though some say he's not truly the first. Their trust in others is basically non-existent, so luckily you'll never find more than one in the same place. So I bet you're wondering, where do baby beholders come from? Once again, luckily for us, nothing that graphic. When a beholder dreams, sometimes reality can warp, and a full-grown beholder or beholderkin can pop into existence. And yes, you heard me right, there is an entire subspecies of them. But I think we'll save the good ones for a future Tuesday, my brave adventurers. And remember, once again, the darkest places of this world hide many strange and alien creatures. Welcome back, I'm your favorite Dungeon Master Gorgog, and this is Terrifying Tuesdays! This is episode 10, and to all of you that actually watch these videos, thank you so much. Today, we're diving back into the beautiful and mysterious forest of the Feywild. This time, it seems like there are no 3-foot-tall rabbit people coming to steal your hard-earned money. But the deeper you travel into the woods, it seems like there is something just always there at the edge of your vision. Reasonably distressed by this, you decide maybe it's best to get a move on to the next safe place. Suddenly, appearing out of thin air, a pack of freaky dogs blink into existence. Well, as usual, the party is in trouble once again, and this time it's a pack of blink dogs. A native species to the Feywild and the natural enemy of Displacer Beast. Video on that in the future. They're also excellent hunters, making full use of their ability to teleport. And allegedly, some people even breed and sell the puppies to become pets to wizards and powerful nobles. Which, I can't blame them, they'd be amazing guard dogs. But for now, my brave adventurers, that's all I have for you. And just remember, even though it's a dog, that doesn't mean it's your friend.